Hello and welcome everyone to the one and only Another Generic Podcast. I am your host, Tyler Mystics, as always, joined here with my cohorts, as always, my good friend James here. Say hi, James.
What's up?
And join with us today, as also Kevin. Say hello, Kevin.
You should be grateful we're gracing you with our presence, you fucking pigs.
Oh.
That'll get views and support audience attendance.
They know they love it.
Interesting. And also joined with us is Zero as well. Say hello, Zero.
Yeah, bitches.
Alright, and without further ado, let's get into the show. Take it away, Zero.
Okay, so I started watching porn the other day. I realized something. Not only do I watch way too much porn.
You just figured that fucking out?
Yes. It is really hard to write porn.
I don't want to even begin to even write.
Well, you have to find a way to like fucking finagle the fucking the fucking reason why they're having sex. Apparently, you can't just say, "Hey, let's fuck."
That's kind of how usually things go.
Yeah, but
Just
apparently,
have somebody in the house get stuck in an oven and let the rest happen.
This
Man,
is
it's just
incest bullshit.
probably should have said hentai. But anyway,
You mean hentai? Well, okay, hentai and porn, that's different. I mean, hentai is at least some kind of underlying...
One is an art form involving very detailed animation. The other is just funny.
no, this was like some isekai hentai.
Isekai hentai? So now they have an isekai hentai now?
Is that the one with the vampire chick succubus thing?
No, it's about like this little girl
Oh, Lord.
who's
no.
a fucking
Why?
elf.
Wait a minute. Before you even continue, how old is this little girl? Is she like anime age? Like, is she like in her like...
She one of those
2000s?
elves that looks 12 but is really 1200? Like,
Yes.
Okay. Going to that kind of territory, I was about to say, just stop right there.
Yeah,
I need that.
she's dressed in like some weird fucking tight outfit, right? Now, she fucking picks up some random dude and teleports him to another world where there's nothing but women. Elven women.
I like where this is going.
Also, spoiler, the fucking little girl turns into a full-grown adult woman. She is one of the elders of this elven tribe. Now,
you know, you gotta hit that lolly demographic. Am I right, fellas?
Oh, I'm not touching that.
I actually want to see the comments right now. Alright. Now apparently the female elves are apparently warning against the dark elves.
I know what you're talking about, and I hate that I know what you're talking about.
This sounds like drifters with extra steps.
No, apparently they ended up putting aphrodisiac on his dick. And then he fucked
What?
everyone silly. The end. But I think it tells a great story about the divide in our nation.
And that all it takes to unite everyone is some real good dick.
No, and that all it takes to reunite ourselves as a as a fucking country is to fuck.
Zero, please don't put that out there. The year's not over yet, and I really don't want this becoming a thing of the last goddamn month.
This year has been the greatest fucking in the history of humankind, so I'd say he's right on the money with that one.
Listen, if you don't fuck, then you can't use your fucking semen to stitch this nation together. Your fucking essence is the glue that holds on to this entire sovereign nation.
Stay the fuck away from my essence and my children.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Getting off that real quick. We'll go ahead and segue into PlayStation 5 and the scalpers, and we'll let James take over that because I have to do some paperwork.
Cause what?
I'll let James take care of that portion because I have to do some paperwork.
Got you. Understood. I hope it's not too shitty. Anyway. So, PS5. Those of you who are not aware right now, if you go on eBay and type in the average price of a PlayStation 5, you will notice people have it listed upwards of $1,500. Do not pay this price. It is clearly being rigged that way because due to COVID circumstances and a ridiculous lack of foresight on Sony's part.
Emphasis on ridiculous.
But I want to talk about something very important with the next-gen consoles. This goes regardless of PS5 and Xbox. My question is, and it's a very simple one, and if somebody has an answer, do enlighten me. So everybody's pining for these consoles. People are willing to pay like quadruple the price online. Quick question. What are they playing? Because last I checked, what is on there? Oh, you have the whole PS4 back catalog. Okay, cool. But what is the new benchmark title? What is our Breath of the Wild? Where is a game that actually makes me want to take the time, buy the console, and actually put the hours in?
I mean, I would say Spider-Man, but technically that's on PS4 as well right now.
You can go out right now and buy Miles Morales on PS4.
Exactly.
Why would I spend upwards of $500 on a thing that barely even costs that?
Actually, that being said, I get into this quick discussion about that. Miles Morales game is decent on PS4, but from what I've heard, they basically, kind of half-assed it, only because they weren't able to buy the PS5 to play like the full experience on it. Which from a marketing point of view, I understand, but at the same time, they can go fuck themselves for that.
I still don't understand why everybody's complaining that they changed how Peter looked.
They
Like,
did.
all right, cool, you want him to look more like the movies. That's fine. Did you change an ounce of the dialogue? Did you change up that final scene where I was weeping like a baby as Doc Ock was screaming, "Don't leave me behind, Peter. Please don't let them take my arms." Like,
We were all crying. We all teared up on that. It was very that hurt like hell.
Yeah,
At the
actually
same
play
time,
the
He
game.
looked perfect. He looked perfect the way he was. Like that's something like that annoys me. Like, he actually looked like Peter Parker. Now they said let's just slap him on, look a little bit Tom Holland. And that's like
but Tom
Tom
Holland
Holland-
is Peter Parker, therefore he does look like Peter Parker, man.
Tom Holland looks like a younger Peter Parker. A younger Peter Parker. He does
Much
not look
younger.
okay. Yes, a much younger one. Do not need this Spider-Man. You look like a Tom Holland who is supposed to be in his 20s.
Yeah, I'm
It's-
really glad too from what they told me about Spider-Man, because a buddy of mine played through the game already and 100%ed it because he has no life, and he said they added one thing to the game that I'm really happy about. They added more web tricks. As you're flying around, you could do more stuff.
did not want to know that yet. I've literally just not like I've been like shying myself away from the game so I can be like surprised as I get into it. In little bits and pieces, but at the same time, I've been trying not to look at it.
I wonder what villain they're gonna throw in.
I already know two of the villains already, and I'm like, okay, that was pretty obvious. One's pretty much a dead giveaway, but I'm not going to say.
Prowler.
Goes without saying. And if anyone's seen the trailers, they already know that Rhino pretty much comes like fucking just bulldozing in. That goes without saying.
I can't wait to fight. Rhino boss fights are great, but I think it's a missed opportunity. Paul Giamatti did not voice the Rhino.
It is. It is, honestly. That would have been fucking hilarious. I know there's just a lot of different suits in the game, which a lot of people are like, going crazy over.
Yeah, and it looks so good.
That's what I'm wondering to myself. Do I want to wait a good 2 years? Because I told myself 2 years before I get the PS5. Or are we just going to get it right away? 'Cause
Well,
I know if I don't
Kevin-
get it right away.
Answer me this. What are you going to play on it? You can go and play Miles Morales on the PS4 you have sitting in your living room.
downstairs, but yes, you're actually not wrong.
Like, that's the thing. The PlayStation 5, and don't anybody in the comments dare say Bug Snacks, because one, first off, it's not an exclusive. I could download it right now on the Epic Game Store. And second, it didn't have enough content to warrant that.
Yeah, I might as well. At the same time, I'm probably going to send it get digital. I mean, if there is a physical. Well, yeah, it's only digital. There's no physical copy of it, I think. For PS4.
Physical copies are dying anyway, so.
I mean, they are making a they purposely made two different PS5s, one digital and one physical. So at the same time, I get a physical one just because. I mean, there are going to be certain games I'm going to want to download, and other ones I'm not going to download.
Not this gen or the next one, but the generation after this of consoles, there will be no more discs.
Yeah, more than likely. Which is going to be a shame, but at that point, I think my gaming days are going to pretty much be over by
But
that
Nintendo will just make cartridges until they die because they're fucking Nintendo. Like, what else are you going to do, man?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. And so far, out of the next generation of consoles, the Switch has it. Between Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, hell, even Donkey Kong, there's so much they have that they can't lose. I was hoping Halo Infinite was going to be not just the savior of the next Xbox console, but Master Chief's redemption after Halo 4 and 5.
I forgot there was a 5.
Exactly.
That bad? Damn.
Wasn't that bad, it just wasn't that good. It was better than 4. But it just fell into that gap of, hey, this is another shooter. We're going to take more stuff from Call of Duty and forget what made Halo actually good. And oh yeah, all the guns feel like you're firing blanks.
Ooh,
Which is weird. But yeah. And like, right now, what it, like, minor, exactly. Yeah. So, on the PS5, like, Kevin, what's your big title you're looking forward to on that system? As of right now.
I mean, as a Final Fantasy fan, it goes without saying 16, just because, you know, Final Fantasy and all that. I still have not played 15, though. So I feel shitty
Final
for that.
Fantasy looks like a fucking Miyazaki film at this point. Like, it's so detailed and everything. And
honestly, it fucking
God
looks
save
like
the plot on that one.
I mean, it basically gets like The Witcher. They just said, hey, let's just make The Witcher out of Final Fantasy. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that just yet.
Dude, did you play The Witcher 3, though?
I still haven't played any Witcher games yet.
Play The Witcher 3. That game is, like, amazing.
I want to start from the first game, because I really do want to get into it, but I want to know the story as well.
That, for me, is why Cyberpunk is so hype as it is. The Witcher is an absolute goddamn masterpiece of a game. If Cyberpunk is even half as good as that, CD Projekt Red is the new Bethesda. Like, they could do no wrong.
Cyberpunk. I think that game keeps getting like fucking backlog. God, like, is it supposed to come out next year or this year still?
It's coming out this year. It's set for December now. I don't think they're pushing it back anymore.
So now it's December. That reminds me, the one game I want the most, because I mean, I haven't bought really that many games this year. The one game out of all the ones I want the most is Scott Pilgrim. I'm waiting for goddamn long for that game to come out, and they fucking remade it, and I can't wait for it. It better come out next month. I'm gonna be super pissed.
No, they're gonna delay it due to the poll being closed, man. They're gonna be like, nope, we have to delay it. Poll's closed. Sorry, guys.
Pool's closed due to AIDS. And there's stingrays in the pool, which also have AIDS. Like,
can't do it. Gotta delay it again.
Oh God. Yeah, I hope both systems come out with amazing games. Like PS5 already, they said God of War, Miles Morales came out of the box swinging. There's going to be a lot of good games on both systems. It's just going to take time. I hope with the acquisition of Bethesda under the roof of Xbox, they take a couple teams from Obsidian and say, okay, cool, Bethesda, we're using you as the publishing label with all of your tech, but we're letting Obsidian do the game design. Because can you imagine that if like Obsidian and Bethesda actually collaborated on a game from the ground up?
But I think it would actually turn out.
It would be New Vegas and Fallout 3 combined, which is what Fallout 4 should have been.
Hmm.
Because, like,
Maybe?
the Outer Worlds was great.
See, Fallout's another game series I really need to start getting into as well.
Start with 3. 1, because you don't have a PC to play the other 2. But 3 is where it became something else entirely. Mainly because the entire way the game was made was changed. But yeah. PS5's bullshit. So is Xbox One. And retail-wise, somebody from Target uploaded their backroom shelves stocked just for clickbait.
Just
And
for
then-
me.
Yep, just for the lulz. And the amount of the stuff people were writing in the comments, they were threatening to track him down by his IP address on his phone and blow up the store. They were willing to start riots over it. It was bad.
It.
Did Tyler just come back?
Yeah, I thought
Yes.
Hi, welcome back.
Did you settle all those demonetizations?
we already know what he was doing. Why are we just even just going around this and dancing around this?
Because it's funnier if we do.
Yeah.
Don't have to be assholes like that. Be straight up.
Anyway. Yeah. So Tyler, is there any title right now that you would say, "Oh my god, that's the first thing I'm playing on PS5 when I get it"?
Not a lot of games come to mind, actually, to be honest.
Bingo! And I rest my case on the problem with console launches. Wait a year and a half when they release the PS5 Plus or whatever, and then buy all of it then.
That's exactly why I'm waiting.
To be honest with you guys, I didn't even know PS5 had games.
It does. Bug Snacks and Miles Morales. And that is it.
Demon Souls.
Oh yeah, the Dark Souls clone.
It's not the Dark Souls clone, you fucking retard.
I know. It's the actual successor to it.
That's
Or
not
the
even a
descendant of
successor.
it.
It's the not even a descendant. It's the guy. It's the fucker that
You know what I mean?
started
It's
it.
its ancestor. That's the word I was looking for. Ancestor.
It's the one that started the whole Souls franchise.
I'm excited for it. I'll probably wait until it gets remastered and uploaded on Steam, just because.
I'm looking for a gun right now
In what?
on the interweb.
Oh?
Yeah.
Are we buying firearms? I know an arms dealer if you need.
You actually know an arms dealer?
Yeah, Isaiah works at Dick's. Dick sells guns.
They don't sell guns anymore. They got rid of them.
They only
They're
sold it.
not the ones out in what do you call it? Out in by Smith Haven Mall, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. They still have their guns in their. They still have the guns in the bolts.
Hey, Dick's Unsporting Goods.
Suffolk Sportsman also has a good assortment of arms and stuff.
On the Amazons. Fire guns. That's honestly like that's honestly like how accessible I want guns to be. I want to order my gun off Amazon.
Dude, I would not be shocked if within the next like few years Amazon starts dealing in weapons. They sell pocket knives on Amazon, so
No, they sell like airsoft guns on Amazon, but you can't buy them.
yeah, you can.
Well, they won't deliver it to New York.
Bullshit.
Of course, like, and I look at like gun. I look at guns like the Winchester, for instance, like the Winchester repeater ones.
Yeah.
And dude, shits go for like fucking like $1,000 minimum.
Alright, I'm gonna upload it to the podcast chat.
Holy crap. Zero, you're right. I did not know they couldn't ship to the location.
Yeah, I fucking told you.
I guessed that entire quiz and I got that right. Wow. Way too obvious. I mean, I'm doing a fun little quiz thing right now. Come on, me.
This item
Ignore me.
cannot be shipped. Hot damn.
There's
That's
literally there's a fucking website called Grab a Gun.
Oh, there is. Of course there is. Sure, why not?
Grabagun.com.
Let me check that out and see for myself.
Save big on mag. No, it's legit a thing. Grab a gun.
Grabagun.com. AR-15, AR-10, AK-47s.
We are
Get
not
your-
sponsored by Grab a Gun, but we would like to be. Send me knives. I'll open them on cam.
Do they
I
sell
don't think they
knives?
even. Yeah, they sell knives. Sell machetes too.
Knives and tools.
They sell
Out.
swords too, apparently.
Ooh, nani.
Yes, there's a claymore that they sell for $221.
Yeah. That is a good old fashioned piece of metal right there.
It is currently out of stock, which means people have bought this already.
I don't know whether I should laugh or just like be really, really, really disappointed.
In
It's okay, guys. We still have machetes. We're fine.
Still have machetes.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We have machetes.
Contact-
We don't have to worry
Nice.
about swords. We got machetes.
Oh, just give me a bow staff.
I had to use a machete to hack down the bamboo in my yard. It was a pain in the ass. Felt like Indiana Jones in the middle of the Amazon jungle, just.
Shoot now, pay later. Easier approval, zero money down, zero fees, pay no interest for 90 days, easy installments up to 36 months, approval, all up for up to $5,000, no hard credit inquiries, buy and apply and buy today. And that's America right there. You buy your guns on credit.
Why is there a rifle under the knife page?
Hey, well, you need a rifle for your knife.
It literally is like, okay, Kershaw amplitude, crit snap, stainless steel lock knife, Gerber cutlery, deadbolt folding knife, and then just the Savage 55260. Like, what? What is this? Is it a knife that looks like a gun?
No, you gotta have you gotta have your gun for your knife because it's not American if you don't have a gun for your knife.
This is a 5.56X, and this is listed for as a .223. Yeah, man, that ain't worth it.
Meanwhile, I can go on Amazon and just buy Kratos' daggers for less than $100.
Okay, but those are for decoration. Those aren't for self-defense.
Why on earth would you ever use a knife or sword for self-defense in 2020? Just buy
And
a
you
gun.
have nothing else.
Well, in New York, you're not allowed to like fucking conceal carry.
You're allowed to own like rifles though, and long guns.
Yeah, you can. Anything that can be out in the open, you can own. Knives, you can own too. You can also own a machete. Because
You can't have a what you call it. You can't have the spring-loaded knives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't have.
Yeah,
if
you
it's
can't have
longer
switchblades.
than what is it? Like if you lay your hand out, if it's longer than the blade is longer than your four fingers together laying on top of each other, it's not straight legal.
So as long as your middle finger, then.
No. So like, say I'm looking at my left hand right now. Say you lay your left hand down and you put your fingers on top of each other. If you're holding it like in front of your face, horizontal, not vertical, horizontally, and you lay the blade over the length of your fingers. If it's not over that, you're fine. Like,
That seems horribly skewed to people who have giant hands.
Which is why my stepdad always would confiscate pocket knives whenever he arrested somebody and they had a pocket knife.
Christ.
But yeah. New York kind of sucks when it comes to weapons and stuff. And that's why a lot of people hate New York, and it's just like, okay.
I don't think they care upstate. Like, upstate is like
Upstate
country.
is the wild, wild west.
Yeah, like, I don't think they even give a shit right there.
Dude, I didn't know they sold the Kingdom Hearts Pumpkinhead Keyblade. That's cool.
I love that game.
Oh, hey, look, for a magazine, you can buy a magazine for $40. Yeah, sure. You get for $299.
What are
Oh.
you trying to get for $299?
Apparently, it's a Mossberg 715T, and it's already sold out, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that'll do it.
This whole entire pandemic, like, got gun sales like through the roof.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Shit, I have people shooting out here every fucking goddamn. I woke up to a gunshot this morning and I was like, what the fuck got shot? And I was like, oh, my neighbor shot a goddamn possum again. Yeah, I forgot. This is where I live now.
Hey, bro. You ever thought of just embracing the country?
Oh.
You know, just fucking go get a shotgun, start shooting shit. Bang your sister, you know?
What? That escalated quickly. Sweet home Alabama. That's what I heard.
He lives in Georgia, not Alabama, Tyler.
Georgia, Alabama, Florida, same difference, really.
No.
Worse,
Florida's full of retards.
Hey, my family lives in Florida, you fucking asshole.
And there's my point.
Oof. I bit my lip on that one.
My dad watches this podcast sometimes.
I'm kidding.
Hello, Mr. McBride.
I said sometimes, not...
It's okay, Tyler. I have family down there too. That's also how I know it's full of retards.
Sweet home Alabama.
If you're watching this somehow, we know you're in Florida. He does not mean that.
Kevin.
Anyway.
I love how we
race the countryside and slam your fists into the Earth's quaking hole.
The Earth's what?
Quaking hole. He did
Quivering
not stutter,
quaking
and I
hole.
will never unhear that. And I hate him for it.
Listen, you have to be one with nature. No one said that you couldn't fist nature.
I'm trying to fist nature. Am I gonna go out and just go fist a tree now?
No, I
No,
told you.
we'll
I
just
want
drill
you to stick
some-
your hands in the Earth's quivering, quaking hole.
Yeah, just go give Mother Nature what she's asking for, you know?
Yeah, you gotta really get it in there.
I'm sober for this. Why?
And then when you pull it out, you gotta make sure that the hole never forgets what occurred. You gotta make the Earth feel good in order to feel good, man.
So, I'm browsing through Amazon quickly. I can get Dante's Rebellion, which is like an 8-foot sword. No, never mind. Hold up. You can buy Cloud's Buster Sword, which is, in case you didn't know, about a 48-inch sword.
I think it's heavy as goddamn hell.
It's 7 feet. What is it? It's not. Let me get off the footage. Wait. Let's take a look and see the specs on this bad boy.
I was about to say, fucking Dante is not over 7 feet tall.
Shit, have they made Dante's new sword yet?
They have not made Devil Sword Dante, and I want it so bad.
Heavily edgy broken sword right now.
Yeah. So I can't get an airsoft gun, but I could buy the Buster Sword, which weighs more than me in shipping alone.
Oh, they make the Red Queen. I'll fucking buy that.
Man, what's the what's the devil's sword? Like, is that the like, is that like a sword that like Dante like just basically like? Okay, just long story short, what the fuck happened to Rebellion?
Okay, so do you want
So-
to say it, James, or do you want me to say it?
No, I'll say it. So long story short, turns out Yamato and the Rebellion, so Virgil's sword and Dante's, Virgil's sword separates demon from man. Dante's sword brings the two together. So Dante stabs himself with, because if you remember, the Rebellion turned into Sparta. The Rebellion was secretly his father's sword. He stabs himself with Sparta, and that unlocks his own sword, Devil Sword Dante, and he gives, what is it? He gives Sparta to Trish.
Long and short of the story is they basically used the whole "I got stabbed with my sword" as a fucking plot device to power him up. Wrong.
If I beat Nero Dante, that means I win. And against us, correct? Yeah. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit this one out.
I love that.
I
Oh, we care anymore.
love Dante.
Get this one out.
Yeah.
So, like, where's Devil May Cry 6 at?
It's been out for a long time. I don't even know if they're not even deciding what they're going to do with the series now. I know they said the whole Sons of Sparta era is pretty much done with. Going to focus on Nero.
That's fine, considering they made Nero an actual good character.
Well, now in this game, yeah. I know a lot of people bitch for the fourth one, but I liked him in the fourth. That's how I got started.
You started on the fourth one.
I started on the fourth, then I eventually played the third one, and I see why that was basically the best game in the series.
The third still is not even my favorite.
So good, though.
Of course.
Get the fuck out of this podcast right now. How dare you blasphemy?
Because I
Hey, guys,
played it
I
from
found-
Devil May Cry 1 onward.
I found Excalibur.
From Soul Eater?
No, don't let
no.
him in. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Leave.
Excalibur from the United King. I'm looking for him. I'm going to California. I know the whole song.
Not that Excalibur.
Aww.
The one that lets you shoot waves of light at people. The one that lets you scream out Excalibur really loud and then sword beams happen.
Oh, by the
Basically,
way, I just got a text. Hi, Ray.
The one where you can say you are the bone of your sword.
oh, the last one. Oh, do they have those blades? The yin yang blades? I like those ones.
No, but I found Excalibur.
From
That-
which franchise is this again?
Fate.
Oh,
I wonder if they have Cable Gear.
they have everything on Amazon. Which, by the way, I did find the Devil Sword Dante is on Amazon for $300, but it's plastic and not the real sword. So
Fuck that then. It's not even a goddamn real sword.
exactly.
I told you they're fucking replicas. Though, ironically enough, Excalibur is cheaper than Dante's sword.
It's real.
Are you guys really looking at swords right now?
Dude, they
Looks like
sell them on
the-
Amazon. Because I was trying to make a point and be funny, like, hey, they let us buy these ridiculous instruments of death, but you can't get an airsoft gun that shoots pellets.
Yeah, instruments. I actually tried to find a shamisen on there, and when I did, it was fucking expensive. I want to buy one to learn how to play it, but they're ridiculously expensive.
The fuck?
It's a Japanese instrument.
That the
Oh.
thing that's like the bamboo flute?
It's not
Okay,
a flute,
so
it's like a bamboo guitar. It's like a four-stringed
What?
guitar.
The
I do
you
shamisen?
have Cable.
You talking about the shamisen, dude?
Yeah, it's to the shamisen, shamisen, however you want to pronounce it.
Types
Yeah.
in video game swords and Pokemon Sword and Shield Pokemon packs come up.
Pokemon. The chocolate
they have
version of
Cable.
Pokemon.
They
What?
have
Zero.
Cable. They have this spear. The ancient Irish spear.
Oh,
Yeah. For $208.
I know what I'm spending my next check on.
Yeah, I'm pissing her off. with it.
Holy shit! They
Uh,
make Optimus Prime sword from Knights of from the Transformer movie. That's cool.
forgot about that damn movie. I didn't even watch it because after the third one, I literally just got bored. First two movies were all right. The first movie was definitely great, no matter what anybody says. I absolutely loved it. Second movie was so-so. The movie put me literally to sleep. Could not get into it.
I just like the one-liners.
Fortnite? Oh God! Stop Fortnite.
Fortnite will never stop. Did you know? Hey, speaking of games you can play on the PS5 and Xbox One at launch, Fortnite will be available on both platforms
Will it be available on Bud Light's console?
in 4K. Wait, Bud Light's making a video game console? Stop the presses. Where can I pre-order this?
Really?
I have no idea, but Kevin, yes, they have it. They have his blades.
Be
You can be the bone of your sword.
the boner of my sword.
You're a sword boner now?
Sword boner.
Yeah, there's actually a hentai about that.
What? Why? Why would you ruin that now?
Zero. The Bud Light console is a beer cozy.
Oh.
Approve.
Wait, what is it anyway? The BL6, the world's first ever self-cooling six-pack. You lied to me.
Well, to be honest, you should know to expect less from something that tastes like piss water. Yes, Bud Light tastes like piss water. If not just actual piss.
How would you say Corona tastes?
Corona also tastes like piss, but once you put a lime in it, it's okay.
Gotta put a lime in the coconut.
And then drink it all up.
Yeah, you have to put the lime in the Corona, though. To be honest with you, I can't taste Corona. Like when I drank my first bottle of Corona, I didn't taste a goddamn thing.
Okay, when I drank my first bottle, I almost got arrested.
First thing I ever drank was out of a can.
I think the first thing I ever drank was Budweiser. It tastes like fucking piss.
I can never understand people drink beer like that. I mean, if it has some kind of like at least Swedish taste, I guess I can drink it. If I drink something that just tastes like pure piss. Put hair in my chest. So put hair in your chest. Fucking push-ups.
I thought eating more box puts hair on your chest. At least that's what my tattoo artist told me.
That too.
He said if you wanted to grow a beard, eat more box.
Who did he tell you that?
Because my little sister made fun of me for not growing a beard.
You just have like perpetual vampire DNA inside of you. That's as far as I'm concerned.
Nothing is really perpetual. Though it's safe to say I'm not immortal.
Mention me when you turn to 30, and then if I don't see any change in you, I'm calling you a fucking vampire.
How old am I? 26, right?
Yes.
26.
Oh, I got a few more years.
Actually, I'm the oldest one here, I think. I keep forgetting
Yup.
about
You're old, Kevin. Embrace it.
Wait, how are you older?
that. 7.
Huh?
27. 1993.
Oh, 93, right.
Damn,
That's
dude.
premature. I was actually supposed to be born.
What
in
was it
31st.
like to have the PS1 come out and be able to go to a store and buy it?
Absolutely amazing.
Weren't you 1 when it came out, or was it 99 that it came out?
I don't fucking remember. The only thing I knew is I was able to get a PS1. I'm like 4 or 5, and I remember getting it.
I didn't get a PS1 for a while. I started off with the Nintendo NES.
I started with the 64. Nintendo 64 was my console. Like,
That's like cool.
and we couldn't afford games back then. Like not a lot of games, but like so we just rented them a lot from Blockbuster because we were like right around the corner from one in town.
That's right. I forgot there was a Blockbuster in town.
Yeah, I used to go there a lot. That's how I have a huge like gamer score on my Xbox 3060.
Isn't that wasn't the Blockbuster near like the Sunrise? I think I remember right. I remember it was near like my old high school. If I remember.
Yeah, there was a Blockbuster in Brentwood. They turned it into something else though.
I think it became an auto place actually, which I know is a bad subject, but I think that's.
Listen, Advance is at best.
Advanced?
Yeah, Advanced Auto Parts, it's meh at best, because like once you open something, they're not gonna let you return it. No matter how much you bitch, that's their return policy.
Wow. I wish Target would have done that. You know how many times I had to return something to somebody and the fucking serial number didn't match up on the box? I had a manager come over to me and they're just like, hey.
They say hey all the way back.
It's only 3 numbers. Just match it up. And I'm like, excuse me? They made me take back a return that wasn't the right serial number. I was pissed at that.
Listen, James, if there's anything I learned from retail, it's that they don't give a shit when a customer steals from them because they have insurance on that. They have extra stuff for that. But when God forbid an employee steals, or they think they're stealing, they're gonna be right up your ass. They're not even gonna fucking lube you up. They're just gonna take the fucking spiked fist and shove it way up in there.
I,
They're not even gonna ask you to bend over. They're just gonna grab you by the nape of your neck and just like start fisting you.
Is that how it's supposed to feel?
No, it's not. There's supposed to be some sort of pleasure, not some like not fucking metal.
I'm so
scraping at your insides.
This is insane.
I need to give you a hug when I see you. Seriously, you don't need to go through all this shit. I mean, James does, but you really don't have to.
Oi! Valid.
Listen, I've just about almost been through enough shit where I'm allowed to drink whenever the fuck I want.
No, because you don't need you drunk again and saying fuck gravity, and then essentially, fucking actual gravity.
No, really drunk Cito gets depressed.
Then you didn't drink enough.
No, a lot of people told me that time I got drunk off Jägermeister.
Jaeger is deadly shit.
I did not do that.
I took 9 shots, and that's why I'm not allowed to be, like, fucking unsupervised.
Yes. I know.
Tyler speaking because he was the one who had to coddle you and babysit you and tell you in the car that your life is value. I can just picture the two of you sitting in the back seat and Zero crying hysterically, and you're just like, shh. It's alright. Alright.
No, he was in the front seat of my car, and I put a garbage bag over his head so he'd shut up.
They could have killed him, right?
I cut a hole in it.
Okay, there's a long pause there. I'm not sure if you actually did or not.
No, he didn't put a plastic bag over my head. He just put my head near the window.
No, I put a plastic bag, like, around your body. I remember distinctly wrapping you in a plastic bag.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
wouldn't puke all over your clothes.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I have, like, no tolerance for alcohol.
Well, no shit, but still. He's gonna put a fucking plastic bag over you.
Yeah, he wanted to keep his seats clean and my clothes clean. What's wrong with that?
I can understand that, but putting it over your head, you know what? Sure. Why the hell not? Why do I question these things anymore?
You know it comes off, right, Tyler? You just gotta
What
stitch it
comes up?
back.
It's
The
what
headpiece.
back?
My head.
Right.
What we have to deal with. This is what I have to go through all the fucking time.
And this is why it can't be unsupervised.
Oh boy.
Zero is a fucking Uruk.
I'm a white.
Deodakai. You're an orc
Deodakai.
from Lord of the Rings.
I'd be the tiniest motherfucking orc.
But you'd be the bravest or the dumbest. It's interchangeable, really, with the orcs.
And you're gonna blow something
Oh
up
boy.
fucking vampires to a goddamn vampire meat to a goddamn city.
You're vampiring to a city? What the fuck does that mean?
I said, well, it depends on what he's gonna do. Is he gonna feed vampire meat to a city, or is he just gonna go off and go try and kill something? Never letting them go.
Oh.
And have to go sell vampire meat to an entire goddamn city and infect people.
Hey, I was not a part of that. I just cooked it. And I just so happened to roll a 20 at that time.
You should have just let them have it raw then.
Listen, I cooked it because I was told to cook it. It was Tyler who sold it and got us money. And it was you. Listen, you're just as responsible for not stopping either of us because you just.
I didn't roll high enough. That's the thing.
You just
roll high enough to stop you.
You just sat there and did nothing. You watched us sell it. You are just as complicit as we are. Right, Tyler?
Sort of.
I swear this is insane. I can't even follow you guys anymore.
We're
Listen,
in danger.
It's like this, James. Let's say I give Tyler the gun, and Tyler shoots a guy, and Kevin just sits there. Doesn't prevent us from shooting the gun or shooting the guy in the first place.
I'd be raising my hand out saying, I wouldn't say stop, but I'd be saying, like, trying.
Yeah, but that still makes you complicit.
Doing something at least.
No, that makes you complicit in the murder, just like it made you complicit in the selling of vampire meat, because you did nothing.
Oh my god, we're still on the D&D.
Well, if someone would have sold me a fucking dragon dagger from the Shady Shack, the dragon booster, maybe I would have been able to stop you guys sooner.
Listen, you can't blame an NPC here.
Every NPC, because they weren't doing exactly what I fucking want them to do.
And you also can't blame the DM. The DM is the only one who has no responsibility over our actions.
He's literally the person overseeing our goddamn actions. He could have done something to stop us.
Could he have really?
Yes, he could have said, "Don't fucking sell the vampire meat, or you're not allowed to." Or what's against the rules?
But why would I do that when there's potential for hilarity?
Yeah,
we had to burn down an entire fucking town to stop the infection.
Again?
We only did it once.
He says, yeah, because that's not gonna, because that's not.
Listen, all I'm saying is that you shouldn't hold anyone accountable but yourself. Because it is not one man's error in judgment. It is many.
It's fucking hard to stop it. Killing people, make them right. Stop killing people.
Listen, all you had to do was like, no, maybe this is a bad idea.
Okay, don't do it.
Oh.
I try to be a good person, but obviously I'm not being a good person. I was enabling the hell out of it.
Okay. Is there time for another Kevin Reacts?
I think it is.
The fuck did you find for me this time?
No idea.
Idea.
So, quick question. For next week or the week after, do you mind if I invite a guest on?
Sure.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Are you even going to ask who I'm trying to invite?
Who do you want to invite?
From off PS4, and technically you guys haven't met him yet, but apparently the group knows him. Well, doesn't know him like that, like they know of him. I guess I could say.
Okay, well this can be saved until after we're done. So, but here is this week's clip.
Oh.
Watch. Oh, see, this time it's not actually a bad video. I like from like this is what I'm gonna watch.
All right. Everybody watches
What are we watching?
on the podcast. Yeah.
This is cringe
You
already.
ruined it. God damn it, Tyler! I hate you for this. Why'd you experience me? That's a my life. I'm not getting back.
Damn, that girl can fart.
That
Shit,
was
okay?
disgusting.
Listen, some people are into it. Quite frankly, I'm not.
No, farting?
Yeah.
Into.
Listen, Brazilian fart porn is a real thing.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. What?
I said Brazilian fart porn is a real thing.
Yes.
Did not need to know that. Did not need to know
I'm
that at
going to
all.
delete that
Why is
from
that
my
a thing?
mind. Never and pretend I did not hear that because I don't want to hear Brazilian fart porn. Tyler, you need 9 seconds of bliss. You gave me shit. You literally threw shit.
Listen, Cake Force is real too. Wait, actually, let me Google that shit.
What did you say?
I said Cake Force is real too, but I wanna make sure it is.
No. Cake farts is real. Stop. Stop. Why is he farting at the end of
What the fuck is going on in my life? I don't need this.
All right, I want to see one more thing.
God.
I just want to confirm one last thing.
One more thing, and then I'm gonna see more fucking fart porn.
Okay, yeah, people fart into balloons.
Well, that's natural. I've done that.
Yeah, but the whole point is to like fart in a balloon and inhale the fart.
That's disgusting.
Well, that's fucked up. What the hell? Who does that?
Apparently, a lot of people from the Pornhub search.
Why? Why?
Listen, some people are into feet. Other people are into being choked. And I'm into being beat within an inch of my life, receiving a handjob afterwards.
That is
Assuming
a
it's
very
still
specific order.
Listen, it's just a weird shit.
Oh shit, it's weird. Give me feet or fucking choking any day over fucking fart. Just thinking about it makes me want to fucking throw up right now.
Everybody farts though.
Yeah.
Maybe farting on your face and shit, or farting into a balloon and inhaling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all need to burn in hell at this point. I don't even know anything else to say at that point. Not like
Listen, you can't shame people, Kevin.
When it comes to certain things, yes, I can.
No, dude. like, there are a lot of other fetishes that are worse than fart porn.
can only guess, and at this point, I don't even want to know because I don't know anymore.
Listen, if I know, then you will know eventually.
Take me home. Just tell me, take me home. Out of here.
You are home. You're sitting in your house, ma'am.
I don't feel like I'm home. I feel like I'm just in a fucking pool, just drowning. Somebody like literally just tied my legs, fucking chair, and pushed me in the pool, and I'm drowning right now.
Listen, there's inflated knees porn.
Inflate. Wait, just stop. Now you're
Inflated
trying
knee
too
porn.
hard.
No, that's an actual thing.
It is an actual real thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, you guys think I'm bullshitting half the time, but I'm serious when it comes to kings.
I remember when you said you will give me $300 and a blowjob if I get a hot Reddit. A hot on Reddit. Didn't fucking say that. No challenge accepted. I'm posting this controversial proof. What the fuck?
Okay, I understand you guys get it, but Kevin doesn't get it.
What the fuck? I'm literally your brother.
Oh, I didn't see that. That is fucking torture.
That's some incestual shit.
Yes, it is. And I'm so done with it.
Damn, might as
Before-
well let me have it today.
And haha, kinky porn, haha, funny zero. It's his shtick. This is like basically like making fun of Jim Gaffigan for making fat jokes.
I mean, you could, but why?
First of all, we need fat jokes. And I'm not trying to exactly fat shame people. I can understand some people can lose the weight, but at the same time, we need them. We need the fat jokes. But we need racist jokes.
It's fat people. You're pretty fat. I had to say it. I had to say it to your face. I could say it behind your back, but my car's only got a half tank of gas left.
Jesus Christ!
Boom.
Dear fat people, how many folds of fat have people fucked today? Oh yeah, that's also a thing.
Can we go for the next podcast? Can you try to not to think outside of topics
That are
Like-
pornographic.
that are not pornographic?
Well, then there won't be any content.
It'll be a challenge upon itself. I would actually love to see that happen. We can go the entire night without making a single fucking kinky reference.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Okay, everyone here heard that. Next time on our podcast, he's going to go a whole night without any one kinky reference whatsoever.
Does this mean we're wrapping up?
We can talk real quick about Nintendo's copyright shit.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Nintendo up and decided that the Melee tournament that was going to be using Slippy, modification that allowed people to play online, essentially 10 times better than what normal Smash Ultimate currently uses for netcode. It had rollback and everything. And Nintendo didn't like that at all, so they did a cease and desist in the midst of a pandemic when people just wanted to play video games. And it's really just disgusting, in my opinion. And honestly, I don't get people who defend it either, like Nintendo drones and all that shit, because who's honestly waiting this year for Christmas, for a GameCube underneath their Christmas tree? You know?
Poor kids in
I
Cuba.
own GameCube, so I'd actually appreciate one.
And with a copy of Melee, And the thing is, none of those profits would go to Nintendo. It's all used shit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know if Nintendo still makes GameCubes.
No, they ceased production like almost a decade ago.
Okay, then there we go.
PSP. I mean, what the hell happened to a PSP or a Vita? I know they're
I
popular.
have a Vita.
Well, the homebrew community is dead for both for the Vita and the PSP. I think they still sell it in Japan, but then they stopped after a while because
They could.
they couldn't keep up with demand, and it was too much of a risk to actually develop games for the PS Vita.
Yeah.
I just love to get it repaired. The City of Duodecim, never giving that up. Put too much time and work in the game.
Oh my god, I remember when I used to play Dissidia Duodecim.
So much fucking fun.
Oh my god, it was.
Yeah.
If you ever want to play a Final Fantasy fighting game, that shit they fucking released on PS4 was horrifying.
You mean the arcade version?
Talk about that. It does not exist.
Arcade version of what?
The arcade version of Final Fantasy Dissidia.
Oh.
I didn't get it.
Trying to make
Like, I got the game, but I didn't get the whole premise of it.
They were trying to make a story out of it. Actually, they even said ahead of time they didn't want to, but fans kept crying out for a story.
No story in a Final Fantasy game? What is this?
That's essentially who it was.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
Oh god, don't even get me started with that headache.
Listen, I stopped
game.
after 358x2. I basically stopped playing.
Oh right. Which game was that again? I mean, the recent game that came out with basically had a brief rundown of the story explained by Kyrie.
358x2 is the one where not Sora but looks like Sora but looks like Ventus.
But isn't Ventus.
But isn't Ventus.
Roxas?
I said Sora but not Sora but looks like Ventus, who looks like Sora but isn't Ventus.
So Ventus.
No.
Look! What did they kidnap Disney princesses? Did they kidnap Disney princesses again? I just had a stroke.
No.
That's hard to share.
No, kidnapping Disney princesses was more like a Maleficent shtick.
But it made sense. It was easy to follow. Why did it have to get more complicated?
Because it's a JRPG. It wouldn't be a JRPG
Not
if
a
it got complicated.
JRPG, it's Kingdom Hearts.
That's still a JRPG.
As far as I know, in the new game, they basically confirmed the world that Sora is trapped in. Or, I'm sorry, parallel universe he's trapped in now. They released that. They had parallel universes now. Kill me.
Is that Parallel Universe a dancing game?
Technically, it was a sing-along, but yeah, it was a rhythm game.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
Kingdom Hearts all night long. Now on sale on the fucking piss water beer cozy for $59.99. Rated E10.
It hurts just even talking about it at this point.
And yes, you can play Sanctuary, Simple and Clean, and every other song Utada Hikaru made.
Good job.
Okay? They have all 8 remixes of the same fucking song.
I was up there gonna say something that you actually might hate.
What?
I just want a shout out for the voice actor Kirby Morrow, the guy who was the English voice actor of Morocco from Inuyasha. He passed.
Oh yeah. RIP.
Did he die of COVID?
He didn't say, but honestly, it sucks. The man was a really good, outside of Inuyasha, even though you hate it, he did a lot of good voice acting. He was actually the voice actor for Cyclops for X-Men Evolution.
Yeah, that was a thing. Does Disney own that now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk
Kinda.
about that actually. They're doing a Deadpool movie made by Disney. It's going to be R-rated, they said.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's gonna make money.
Exactly. And well, they can't make it PG-13. They tried that with Once Upon a Deadpool as a test. It did not work out for them.
I forgot that movie was a thing.
Exactly. That's why we don't talk about it.
I just noticed a disgusting slug in my room.
So kill it.
Maybe he noticed you. Maybe you're the disgusting slug for that.
Kevin, fuck you, but I don't want to touch it.
Sprinkle salt
Yeah.
on it. It'll go away.
I had no idea. Yeah, it's because your room's technically a garage, isn't it?
Yes.
It slid its way in the door.
It's way out of the door.
Fucking filthy, disgusting ass motherfucking creature.
Jesus.
Listen, motherfucker. I am extremely disgusted by slugs.
I'm
Evolution. Evolution. I made a new animal. New animal or crab again. Crab again.
Listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. A lot of things evolved into crabs for a reason.
Why? Why crabs in particular?
Because
Be happy it's not a fucking flying scorpion, because those actually exist.
because crabs have somehow, through sheer luck and evolutionary design, made it this long. A lot of ancient species just said, hey, this works. Let's evolve into this.
You know why? It's because they've evolved into crab people.
Crab people.
Crab people. Crab people. No, like the fucking horseshoe crab is like one of the longest living animals.
Because it refuses to die!
Listen, all you gotta do is just drill a hole, put in a straw,
No. That's disgusting.
and drain their blood. There you go, $500.
You can drain their blood and it's worth $500. Why?
Because horseshoe crab blood can be used as a substitute. Let me just Google some shit before I continue on with my bullshit.
Oh, now he's doing research. Bet you it's an aphrodisiac. Bet money right now it's an aphrodisiac.
No, it's not.
He says that, but at the same time, watch it actually be an aphrodisiac or some kind of shit like that.
Horseshoe crabs are also extremely important in the biomedical industry because of their unique copper-based blue blood. Contains a substance called limulus amiboside lysate or LAL. This compound coagulates or clumps up in the presence of small amounts of bacterial toxins and is used to test for sterility of medical equipment and virtually all injectable drugs. That way, when you get a vaccine, you know it hasn't been contaminated by any bacteria.
It's worth something. Well, then, I know what I need to do.
Say your goodbyes.
Yep.
Oh, it's worth $15,000.
Alright. Everybody good?
Yeah.
So. Anything else we have to say?
We need topics for next week.
Yes.
Well, I'm inviting a guy here who likes Pokemon, and as much as Tyler may hate this, he likes BioShock.
What's the guy's name?
Sebastian.
Why?
He,
Sebastian.
he hates being called Bassie, so everybody call him Bassie.
Bassie.
If it's Javier.
Okay.
It's
No,
Sebastian.
it's not.
Oh, thank God, Sebastian. Okay, that I can deal with.
Okay. Alright. So anyway, thank you all so much for stopping by and watching. Please click any of the links down below for more stuff we've done. Do join us on Discord to keep up to date on more our projects and streams of the like. And do check us out every Sunday night. We always have a stream going on for the podcast. Anyway,
Make
thank you
everyone
all.
regret life.
Thank you all so much for stopping by again, and we hope to see you next time.
Alright, Matt. Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Later, bitches.
Peace.